What's up guys, Marco here, and when it comes to departing the past, LG definitely has the right idea. Meet the LG G5. You've probably heard of it. It's this new device with a radical departure from the past and a new way forward. Well, let's figure out what all the fuss is about on the LG G5. So the G5 looks nothing like the G4 it replaces. Physically it's smaller, but structurally it's an entirely different ballpark. Its display now spans 5.3 inches, though it still houses the same amount of pixels as the G4, which means pixel density is up. But it also means an entirely new panel. It may be IPS still, but the brightness of this thing is unbelievable. You've also noticed the metal construction. The last of the big three has finally joined the all-metal club, now coming in an aluminum case which is completely unibody. Now you might be asking, where is the departure? Other than the completely brand new look, well, this is the first quote-unquote modular mainstream phone you can buy. Now I use this term very sparingly because, to be completely honest, it's not truly a modular device, but the fact that you can push down a button and slide out the bottom is a pretty cool idea. So this is how LG is keeping their removable battery solution, but they're also going to be making completely new pieces to attach to the G5 to give you new functionality, such as a camera grip with a battery extender built in. It's definitely an interesting concept, and I'm excited to try out all the different modules they'll make in the future. Hardware-wise, the G5 is rocking a Snapdragon 820 processor, 4GB of RAM, and 32GB of built-in storage. MicroSD card expansion is found on the SIM tray, which will keep everyone pleased in the storage battle. The LG G5 also features USB Type-C and Quick Charge 3.0, which charges 83% in half an hour. Camera-wise, well, there's two of them, and before you think back to the HTC One M8, don't worry, it's not that. The 16-megapixel main camera has an f1.8 aperture next to its 8-megapixel secondary camera with an f2.4 aperture. When these two are combined, it brings you a field of view of over 130 degrees. The quality is a little strange, especially when two non-like sensors are mixed together, and you're definitely going to get a bit of distortion thanks to this ultra-wide field of view. However, when you use the 16-megapixel main camera on its own, it definitely looks like a big improvement over the G4's camera last year. Other notable changes on the G5 include the fingerprint sensor on the back and the relocation of the volume rockers to the left side. There's also a new feature called Always On Display, which could be useful, and the G5 is now running Android 6.0.1 Marshmallow. Now before I dive into the software, it's worth to mention that this is a pre-production build of both the hardware and software of the G5, so things may not look and run the same when you get your own personal G5. The software has been changed immensely from the G4. For example, there's not an app drawer. That's sort of a big deal for a lot of people, including myself, though aesthetically it looks 10 times better than the previous skin on the LG G4, which was filled with a lot of different colors. It also runs a bit smoother as well, just from first glance, though I definitely need to spend a whole lot more time with the software to judge it fairly. So that's my first look and experience with the LG G5. Again, it's an early build of the phone, and a lot can change between now and the launch date, which is sometime in the next few weeks. Make sure to leave comments below on what you'd like to see in the next video. Thanks for watching, and as always, my name is Marco Hanna, and I'll catch you guys in my next video.